Hello, I'm going to be showing you how to make easy apple coleslaw. This is kind of a twist on classic coleslaw because it's sweeter and it has lots of different flavors and textures to make it unique. And it's an easy recipe that doesn't require a lot of equipment or time, and all you really need to do is chop up a few vegetables and mix together a very simple dressing. So first you'll see all of the ingredients you'll need, and then I will go step by step into the process of prepping each item. Now that we know what we need, I started with putting together the dressing, which has just 3 ingredients. So first to a bowl, I added a 1/3 cup brown sugar, a 1/3 cup mayonnaise, and about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Then I stirred it until it was mixed well and set it aside. Next is prepping the vegetables. You'll need about 3 cups of chopped cabbage, and 1 head of cabbage should be plenty for this. First, I washed and peeled off the outer layer, and I cut the head of cabbage in half. Then I made some diagonal cuts to remove the tough core before cutting up the rest. I placed each half flat side down and cut it in half again, then went through and made thin slices. It's personal preference of how thin or thick you want your cabbage pieces, but since there are bigger pieces of the other ingredients, it's fine to keep the pieces a little bit larger than you might normally see in coleslaw. Next, I started coring and dicing up the apples. It doesn't really matter how you cut up your apple as long as you remove the seeds and you eventually end up with small bite-sized pieces. You'll see that I core my apples in 2 different ways to show some different examples. Different varieties of apple will change the flavor of the coleslaw, so you can use what you like best or what you have available. I liked the Granny Smith a lot in this because it added a nice tartness, so I would definitely recommend keeping that. After the apples, I finally diced my red bell pepper. Again, there are lots of different ways to do this and remove the seeds. You can see here that I started by slicing each of the 4 sides off vertically from the center, but you can do it however you'd prefer. I cut each piece into thin strips and then turned them to dice them into smaller pieces. These pieces should be quite a bit smaller than the apple pieces, and you just need a 1/2 cup of these, but you can add more if you'd like. Next are the green onions, which are really easy. Just cut off the ends from each side and slice them thinly. Last, we have the carrot. After washing and peeling it, I just use a metal grater to grate it into small pieces. If you don't have a grater, you can always dice your carrot finely, just like you did with the red pepper. Now it's time to assemble all the ingredients. In a bowl, I mixed all the vegetables and fruit together and then added my dressing and mixed it until everything was well coated. And then we're done. Letting it sit for a while in the refrigerator before you serve it will also help the flavors meld together nicely. Alright, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you try this easy recipe that's great for the summertime.